must be regular singular, then we use Frobenius, method of Frobenius. So for method of Frobenius, we substitute y is equal to summation a r x to the power m plus r, and we arrive at the indicial equation. What is indicial equation? Indicial equation is the coefficient of lowest power of x in the left hand side terms equating to 0. Therefore, that is the indicial equation. Since indicial equation for second order differential equation is a quadratic equation, then we have two values of m. There are three cases. One case is we have discussed yesterday. The case 2 is, this is the case 2, when the roots are equal. Then in this root, if that is equal, then the value y we found, the complete solution will be y is equal to c1 y at m is equal to m1 plus c2 del y del m at m is equal to m1. Actually, this series solution, from hereafter this becomes very difficult. Therefore, do not get into the theory so much. Just see the problems. See this problem. This is an equation. So, step number 1 is y is equal to summation a r x to the power m plus r. Then step number 2 is dy dx, d2y dx2. They have calculated this and then substituted in the equation. Now, from this equation, what is the lowest power of x? Lowest power of x is, if you put r is equal to 0, that gives lowest power of x. Therefore, these are the values m is equal to 0 and 0. Therefore, you see, I have underlined the roots of this indicial equation. These are equal. Therefore, they have got the recursion formula from which we put r is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. Then AR is equal to this. This gives the recursion formula. From this, we get A2, A3, A4, A5, etc. Therefore, we can write y is equal to A0, x to the power m, and the other terms are in terms of A0. Therefore, that is this gives the solution 5. Now, if we put m is equal to 0, we get 1, y1. Therefore, this is one value, and the other value will be del y del m, and that they have calculated this del y del m and putting m is equal to 0. Therefore, that gives the del y del m. Therefore, the total solution will be here. That is a long calculation. Yes. If it is very long and becomes very difficult, what you will do? You will do at least up to y, because these are the steps. Number 1 step is substitute y is equal to ar x to the power m plus r, then find the indicial equation, then find the roots, and if these are equal, find y, and then write del y del m at m is equal to, here it is 0. Therefore, write the complete solution, that is c1 y at m is equal to 0 plus del y del m at m is equal to 0. These are the, see, this is the general solution. Therefore, even if the calculations are long, you cannot do it within time, you at least write the general solution so that you will get some numbers. At least one number, if it is of 10 marks, it will be 1 and 1/2 will be deducted, and the marks will be given. Therefore, do not leave it. If there is no problem, you can attempt this one and write the solution at least. Now, case 3 is when the roots are distinct but differing by integer. Then the complete solution will be y is equal to c1 y at m1 and c2 del y del m at m1. Here also the formula is given. See the example. This is This is the equation. What is the indicial equation? Go to indicial equation. Yes, equating the lowest power, that gives indicial equation. Yes, this one is indicial equation. Therefore, 0 and 2, therefore they are distinct but differing by an integer. Therefore, the solution will be this equation number 3, this will be y, and del y del m at m is equal to the value, first value 0. That will be the solution. You just go through the calculations only, but do not go into the theory so much. Therefore, this is the solution. You need not go through the case number 4, because right hand side is non-zero. That again becomes very complicated. Therefore, only right hand side is equal to 0. Therefore, do not spend more time on these series solutions. Only you do the solution for ordinary point, and then do the solution for regular singular point for case number 1 and 2. Case number 3 is also very difficult. I don't think it will come. Again, if it comes, you just write the solution. So, I think your gray wall is much more easier. Go through the gray wall. These are given, but you should not spend time on this. Yes, these are given. Now come to the second note, today's note, which is more important. One is Legendre equation, another is Bessel equation. So I had sent only Legendre equation, so we will cover it today. We shall please share Legendre equation.
আচ্ছা ম্যাম, একটা কোশ্চেন আছে।
হ্যাঁ বলো।
আচ্ছা বলছি, ওই ভিসিনিটির ব্যাপারটা একবার বোঝাবেন? মানে একটা পয়েন্টের চারিদিকে আমরা সলিউশন বার করছি, এই জিনিসটার একটা মানে এই জিনিসটার ফিজিক্যাল মিনিংটা একবার বোঝাবেন একটু, এটা বুঝতে পারলাম না ব্যাপারটা।
তার
মানে
কারণটা
সিঙ্গুলার পয়েন্ট, হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ, মানে ওই সিঙ্গুলার পয়েন্ট ধরুন,
তার
মানে এক্স ইকুয়াল টু 0, তো ওটার চারিদিকে বার করছি, মানে ব্যাপারটা কি আমরা পুরো রেঞ্জে বার করছি না কেন?
হচ্ছে, এটা একটা সিরিজ সলিউশন, তো এটা এক্সাক্ট সলিউশন হয় না, এটা একটা অ্যাপ্রক্সিমেশন। যেমন তোমরা করেছো কিনা জানি না, অ্যাপ্রক্সিমেশন অফ সলিউশন। তার মানে
মানে
তোমাকে,
সাইন এক্সটা এক্স ওরকম ওই টাইপের।
হ্যাঁ, মানে ওই ওই পয়েন্টে যেহেতু সিঙ্গুলার, ওই পয়েন্টে তুমি সলিউশনটা পাবে না, কিন্তু তার নিয়ারিং পয়েন্টে তার অ্যাপ্রক্সিমেট সলিউশনটা পাবে। এটাই হচ্ছে অ্যারাউন্ড এক্স ইজ ইকুয়াল টু এ। বোঝা গেল?
আচ্ছা আচ্ছা, হ্যাঁ বুঝতে পেরেছি বুঝতে পেরেছি।
কারণ সিঙ্গুলার মানে কি, ওই পয়েন্টে তুমি সলিউশনটা পাচ্ছ না, কিন্তু তোমার একটা ফিজিক্যাল প্রবলেম এসছে যে ওটার কাছাকাছি আমার কি মানে অ্যাপ্রক্সিমেট সলিউশন হয়। সেই অ্যাপ্রক্সিমেশনটা করবার জন্য সিরিজ ফর্মটা করা হয়, আর সিঙ্গুলার পয়েন্টের অ্যারাউন্ডে বলা হয়। অ্যাট দ্য পয়েন্ট তো পাচ্ছি না, অ্যারাউন্ড দ্যাট পয়েন্ট, সেটাই বলা হয়। বোঝা গেল?
হ্যাঁ বুঝতে পেরেছি।
Actually, this is one of the approximate methods for finding solution. There are other approximation also, interpolation, etc. সেটা তো অন্য অন্য ব্যাপার, তোমাদের নিউমারিক্যাল অ্যানালিসিসে থাকে। আচ্ছা, এইবারে হচ্ছে লিজেন্ডার ডিফারেন্সিয়াল ইকুয়েশন অ্যান্ড লিজেন্ডার পলিনোমিয়ালস। এটা কি? এটা একটা স্পেশাল টাইপ অফ, দিস ইজ এ স্পেশাল টাইপ অফ ইকুয়েশন in physics or in applied mathematics or in applied sciences. We always get this type of equation which is known as Legendre equation. এই ইকুয়েশনটাকে সলভ করা হয় সিরিজ ফর্মে, কারণ আমরা এক্স্যাক্ট সলিউশন পাই না। হ্যাঁ, সেই জন্যে এটাকে সলিউশন বার করা হয়। দেখো এখানে, এখানে এক্স ইজ ইকুয়াল টু 0 যদি পুট করো, দেখো p0 x হচ্ছে 1, তার মানে x ইজ ইকুয়াল টু 0 ইজ অ্যান অর্ডিনারি পয়েন্ট। কাজেই x ইজ ইকুয়াল টু প্লাস মাইনাস 1 বা x ইজ ইকুয়াল হচ্ছে সিঙ্গুলার পয়েন্ট। কাজেই আমরা এটাকে সলভ করব অ্যাবাউট এক্স ইজ ইকুয়াল টু 0। আচ্ছা, এক্স ইজ ইকুয়াল টু 0 হলে কি হয়, ওটা অনেক ধরে নেওয়া হয় সলিউশনটা y ইজ ইকুয়াল টু এ আর এক্স টু দি পাওয়ার এম প্লাস আর। তারপরে স্টেপটা কি, ডিওয়াই ডিএক্স d2y dx2 এগুলো বার করলাম। Then we substitute y dy dx d2y dx2 in equation number 1. That means our given differential equation. Now, therefore, substituting this 1 minus x square into d2y dx2 minus 2x dy dx substitute করলাম, and plus এইখানটা বোধহয় প্লাস হবে, দেখো তো রে, প্লাস ওয়াই হবে, তাই না? ইকুয়েশনটা দেখো, প্লাস এন ইন্টু এন প্লাস ওয়ান ওয়াই। হ্যাঁ, এইটা এখানে বোধহয় এটা সাবস্টিটিউট করেছে, হ্যাঁ, প্লাস এন ইন্টু এন প্লাস ওয়ান ওয়াই, দিস ইজ ইকুয়াল টু 0। এবারে কি করলাম আমরা, এবারে প্রথমে এক্স টু দি পাওয়ার এম প্লাস আর মাইনাস টু, তার যতগুলো আছে এগুলোকে সিম্পলিফাই করলাম আর কি, just simplifying we get this equation. Now this is the equation after simplification. Now what the next step will be equating to 0 the coefficient of the lowest power of x. তার মানে lowest power of x কি, r is equal to 0 put করো, then x to the power m minus 2 is the lowest power, therefore equating to 0. Therefore a0 m into m minus 1 is equal to 0. Therefore m is equal to 0 and 1. This is where a0 is arbitrary. এখানে আমাদের যেহেতু সিঙ্গুলার পয়েন্ট নয়, আরবিট্রারি অর্ডিনারি পয়েন্ট, তাহলে আমাদের আর ওই ফর্মুলা নেওয়ার দরকার নেই, আমাদের প্রথমে যেটা করেছিলাম সেটাই করব। Therefore x to the power m minus 2 is equal to this. Therefore m is equal to 0 and 1. These are the two roots. Now next higher powerটাকে করলাম, সেটা কি, x to the power m minus 1 এর কোএফিসিয়েন্ট, that is a1 into m plus 1 into m is equal to 0. Now if we take m is equal to 0, then m plus 1 is not equal to 0, and we choose a1 as arbitrary. Now we have to find the recursion relation অথবা recurrence relation, that means the general term কি করে পাবো, we will equate the coefficient x to the power m plus r minus 2. Then we get equation number 5 where ar is in terms of ar minus 2. Here n is given in the given equation and m is either 0 or 1. Now put m is equal to 0. M is equal to 0, we get ar is equal to this one, equation 6. Now if we put r is equal to 2, we get a2 in terms of a0, a3 in terms of a1, a4 in terms of a2, a5 in terms of a1, and so on. Therefore we ultimately see that only two arbitrary constants, one is a0, another is a1, are there. Therefore we have the solution y is equal to a0, taking out a0 and all terms, that means the even powers of x and a1 into odd powers of x. Now this is the solution, general solution of Legendre equation. Therefore it can be written as y is equal to a0 y1 plus a1 y2. a0 and a1 are constants, and y1 is taken as the even functions, y2 are taken as odd functions. Now come to the equation 7 again. This is the solution. You see that for the first term, a0 is equal to n into n plus 1 plus n into n minus 2, n plus 1, n plus 3, etc. Therefore if n is equal to 2, 4, etc., even number, then we see that after certain term it stops. That means this become a polynomial, but the second part will remain infinite series. Therefore, Legendre equation reduces to two parts. One is polynomial, another is infinite series for even. N is equal to even. This polynomial is known as Legendre polynomial. Again, if n is odd number, then what happens? The first part becomes infinite series, the second part becomes a polynomial. At any term, say n is equal to 5, then these three terms will remain and fourth term will be 0. Therefore, if n is odd, again the solution is of two part. One is polynomial, another is infinite series. Therefore, for any positive integer n, the Legendre equation becomes, the solution becomes consists of a polynomial and an infinite series. This polynomial is known as Legendre polynomial, that is Pnx. This is Pnx. Now we can see from the solution P0x is equal to A0, that is equal to 1. Therefore, P0 put x is equal to 1, P0 1 is equal to 1, and so on. P1x is this, P2x is this, and etc. Therefore, these polynomials can be written as, तो discussion ए जेता है ना, you just go to the next part. An is equal to this, and then the polynomial, yes, equation number 4. Polynomial is Pnx is equal to factorial twice n by 2 to the power n factorial n whole square, and x to the power n plus n into n minus 1 by 2 into 2n minus 1 x to the power n minus 2 plus etc. Therefore, this can be written in terms of series. Go to the next part. Pnx can be written, not this one. Yes, this is the main formula Pnx. This is the series form of polynomial, Legendre polynomial. What is that? Summation r is equal to 0 to capital N. এটাকে তোমাদের মনে রাখতে হবে, you have to memorize this formula, minus 1 to the power r twice n minus twice r factorial divided by 2 to the power n factorial r n minus r factorial n minus 2r factorial x to the power n minus 2r. This is the series form of Pnx. And what is capital N? Capital N must be either even number or odd number. Therefore, capital N will be small n by 2 when n is even, and is equal to n minus 1 by 2 when n is equal to odd. Therefore, this is the Legendre polynomial. Then the important topic is Rodriguez formula for Legendre polynomial. You have to prove that Pnx is equal to 1 by 2 to the power n factorial n dn dxn x square minus 1 to the power n. That means Pnx, form of Pnx can also be obtained from the expansion of x square minus 1 to the power n. Hence, this formula is also important. This is known as Rodriguez formula. How we can establish this formula? Say V is equal to x square minus 1 to the power n. This is a series, infinite series. Then dv dx is equal to twice nx, x square minus 1 to the power n minus 1. Then we write it as 1 minus x square dv dx plus twice nx, v is equal to 0. How we have calculated? The right hand side we have written x square minus 1 to the power n divided by x square minus 1. Then we have multiplied both sides and transferred to another side. Therefore, this equation becomes 1 minus x square dv dx plus 2nx v is equal to 0. Now we differentiate this equation with respect to x. We get 1 minus x square d2v dx2 plus c twice x dv dx plus twice n v plus twice n v dv dx twice nx dv dx, and then simplified we have written like this: 1 minus x square d2v dx2 plus 2 into n minus 1 x dv dx plus twice n v is equal to 0. This is equation number 3. Now we differentiate this n times by Leibniz theorem. What will be the first term? The first term will be n times. Therefore, the first will be 1 minus x square dn plus 2 by dx n plus 2. Why? It is already there 2. Therefore, that will be n plus 2 by Leibniz theorem. 1 minus x square is one function and another function is d2v dx2. Therefore, by Leibniz theorem, what we know? uv of nth order differentiation is unv plus nc1 un minus 1 v1 plus nc2 un minus 2 v2 plus etc. That we know. Therefore, first term gives only the three terms, because then it will be 0. Similarly, the next term will be only 2 terms, therefore that is written, and the third term will be only 1 term. Therefore, this is Leibniz theorem. Mone ache? Do you remember Leibniz theorem that we also discussed in the last semester? Do you remember?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so to each and every term we have differentiated n times. If it is difficult to understand, just take pen pencil, do it yourself, each and every term n times, and then add. And after simplification, the equation becomes number 4, which is 1 minus x square d2vn dx2 plus minus 2x dvn dx plus n into n plus 1 v, n is equal to 0. Now equation 4 is the form of Legendre equation. See, this is the form of Legendre equation, where the solution is Vn. Vn is equal to dn dxn x square minus 1 to the power n. Therefore, this is a Legendre equation whose solution is Vn. Therefore, we see that Vn is evidently a polynomial of degree n. Now, Legendre equation has one and only one distinct polynomial solution. We know that polynomial form is Pnx this. Therefore, equating these two, we get Pnx is equal to C dn dxn x square minus 1 to the power n. What is C? C is equating coefficients from both sides. C is equal to 1 by 2 to the power n factorial n. Therefore, Pnx is equal to 1 by 2 to the power n factorial n dn dxn x square minus 1 to the power n. This is Rodriguez formula. This is an important formula. Therefore, go through it, and if there is any difficulty, just ask me in the next class. Now, the generating function. This is also important. We have to establish this generating function for Legendre polynomials. That means we will arrive at the Legendre polynomial from an algebraic term. What is that? Let phi is equal to 1 minus twice xt plus t square to the power minus half. We have to establish this as this is equal to t to the power n pnx, where pnx is Legendre polynomial. That means starting from 1 minus 2xt plus t square to the power minus half, we will arrive at Legendre polynomial, hence the name generating function. Therefore, the generating function of Legendre polynomial is 1 minus 2xt plus t square. Now phi is equal to, this can be written as 1 minus t into twice x minus t to the power half minus half. Then we expand this binomially, 1 minus x to the power minus half form, that we expand binomially and we write like this. This is the binomial expansion of 1 minus t into 2x minus t to the power minus half. Now this is the binomial expansion. Now come to the next point. Now we equate the terms t to the power n. T to the power n, coefficient of t to the power n, that we collect from this expansion, and that is that the coefficient is 1, 3, etc. You just come to the point, come to the yes, these are the coefficients. Now these coefficients are nothing but p and x. Hence 1 minus twice xt plus t square to the power minus half is equal to summation t to the power n p and x. N is equal to 0 to infinity. Therefore, how let me discuss it again. What is generating function? The function which generates Legendre polynomial. Therefore, we start from this expansion 1 minus twice xt plus t square to the power minus half, that we expanded binomially. Then we have taken the coefficient of t to the power n. কোথা থেকে আসছে দেখো, এই যে t to the power n আসছে এইখান থেকে, এই যে এই টার্মটা থেকে t to the power n আসছে, কোনটা হবে? twice x minus t কে যদি to the power n কে যদি আবার আমরা binomially expand করি, then the first term will be 1, 3, etc. 2n minus 1 by 2 to the power n factorial n. দেখো নিচে দেখো, scroll down করো, this is the term twice x to the power n. This is the first term, and then coming towards the other terms. These are the total coefficient, and this coefficient is nothing but p and x. Hence, this is the coefficient of t to the power n. Therefore, the infinite series will be summation t to the power n p n x, and that is equal to 1 minus 2xt plus t square to the power minus half. This is known as generating function. Now come to the examples. Show that pn1 is equal to 1. We know that from this generating function, this is the generating function. We put x is equal to 1 in both sides. Then this becomes 1 minus t to the power minus 1. Therefore, which is nothing but summation t to the power n. N is equal to 0 to infinity. Therefore, pn1 is equal to 1. Similarly, you can prove pn minus 1 is minus 1 to the power n. Just this is simple by starting from generating function. Now come to the next part. This is also from generating function p twice n 0. Therefore, from this relation, we have put x is equal to 0 and we have written p twice n 0. This is also from generating function. Now, this is the most important part of Legendre polynomial, recursion formula or recurrence relations. See, there are recurrence relations involving p. We'll arrive at that. We start from the generating function. We start from the generating function. What is generating function? Phi is equal to 1 minus twice xt plus t square to the power minus half. This is generating function. Now we differentiate both sides, del phi del t with respect to t. This is nothing but this. Now we have simplified that. 1 minus 2xt plus t square del phi del t is equal to x minus t 1 minus 2xt to the power minus half. That is equal to nothing but x minus t, and put in term phi is equal to this. Now differentiating 1 again by with respect to x. First we have differentiated with respect to t, then we will differentiate with respect to x. Then del phi del x becomes this one, and we have written this t del phi del t divided by x minus t by substituting 2. Therefore, del phi del t and del phi del x in terms of del phi del t. Now, we have written this t del phi del t is equal to x minus t del phi del x. Now we know that phi is equal to summation t to the power n p n x. Therefore, we put it as this del phi del t. We calculate del phi del t and del phi del x, and we put it here. Therefore, this is 1 minus 2xt plus t square summation pn n t to the power n minus 1, and that is x minus 1 del phi del x. This will be del phi del x, that is not pnx, this is pn dash x. I think there is a x minus t del phi del x, and we have substituted del phi del x. We have put that. We have substituted the value of del phi del x here, and this becomes result. Now we equate the coefficients of t to the power n minus 1 from both sides. Therefore, from the left hand side, t to the power n minus 1 is n pnx, then minus 2x into, put n is equal to n minus 1 so that it becomes t to the power n minus 1, and so on. Therefore, from left hand side, this is the coefficient of t to the power n minus 1, and in the right hand side, t to the power n minus 1. Now equating these and simplifying, we arrive at equation number 4. This is one recurrence relation. Again, if we put n is equal to n plus 1, we arrive at next equation, which is another recurrence relation. Again, these two are two relations. Again, another relation is, yes, another relation is substituting phi is equal to this in equation 3, and then equating coefficients t to the power n minus 1, we arrive at another relation. On both sides, we arrive at 5, and then again changing n to n plus 1, we arrive at 5 dashed. Therefore, 4, 4 dashed, 5, 5 dashed, these are all recurrence relations. These are there are some calculations also. These are called the recurrence relations. Therefore, how we can arrive at these recurrence relations? First, we start from the generating function, and then we differentiate del phi del t, del phi del x. We simplify them. We arrive at some recurrence relations, and we manipulate, put n is equal to n plus 1, then again differentiate, and we arrive at all the recurrence relations. These are the all recurrence relations, 7, 8, etc. These are all recurrence relations. Up to 9, these are all recurrence relations. আজকে এইটুকুই থাক, পরের দিন অর্থোগোনালিটি পড়বো। তার কারণটা হচ্ছে এই যে এখানে আমরা রেকারেন্স রিলেশনস বললাম, I just discussed 2 or 3 recurrence relations. There are more than 5 or 7 recurrence relations which are given here. Recurrence relation means there is a relation between Pn, Pn dashed, etc. So that by changing n, we get various results. Therefore, this is the recurrence relations. প্রবলেম যে কোনো আসতে পারে, প্রবলেম কীরকম আসবে, আসতে পারে প্রবলেম ফর এক্সাম্পল 7, কাম টু দ্য 7, prove pn dash x equal minus x pn minus 1 dash x is equal to n pn minus 1 x. How we'll start? We'll start from our generating function and then differentiate, and then we'll arrive at these recurrence relations. Kaji, this needs a practice because each and every reconciliations look similar, but they are not similar. We have to arrive at that. Therefore, 4, 4 dashed, 5, 5 dashed, then 7, 8, 7, 8. These are all recurrence relation, important recurrence, and 9 also. 4, 4 dashed, 5, 7, 8, 9. These are all recurrence relations. কাজে এই পর্যন্ত তোমরা করবে, বাকিটা অর্থোগোনালিটি রিলেশন, এটা পরের দিন করব, অর্থোগোনালিটি অ্যান্ড বেসেল. These are the 2 topics which are left. If we can cover orthogonality and then Bessel equations, then our syllabus will be completed. I have given the notes, but that we will discuss in the next week.
Okay, ma'am.
What I suggest, you emphasize on differential equation solving, second order differential equation, variation of parameter, series solution, only the ordinary point and first of singular point, and then give stress on Legendre equation, because from Legendre equation at least one question will come and another question will come from Bessel equation also.
Okay, ma'am.
Therefore, Legendre, Bessel, you do not skip those things, those topics. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, so go through it, and if you face any problem, let us discuss in the next class. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much, madam.
Thank you.
এই কেউ রেকর্ড করলি সৌম্যদীপ?
না রে।